はい、ウォルターです。ロストアイドロンの続きをやっていこうと思います。前回チャプター19で、意外と楽な戦いだったかなと思うんですけどね、今回チャプター20をやっていこうと思いますね。で、前回から変わったところっていうのは特にはそれほどないかな。ちょっとジョブがつけるのが増えたかなぐらいで、それ以外はそんなに大きく変わってないかなって感じですかね。特にレアアイテムを手に入れたわけでもないですし、前回ね、ほとんど会話がメインのイベントは大体終わらしてるんで、こんな感じになったのかなと。ちょっと唯一変わったのは、主人公をちょっと馬下ろしまして、代わりに、バトルメイジのリナードを乗せることにしましたぐらいですかね。あとは特にでも違うのか、緑んじゃないのか。一人気になってるのがいてね、どこでしたっけ、これか。フォンテーヌがね、仲間に多分無理なんだろうと思うんですよ。ちょっと見にくいですね。こいつね、物もあげらんないし、入隊についてしかないんですよね。で、ちょっと試しにエリスをがっつり上げてみたんですよ。エリスがまだ、仲間になって、そんなに上がってなかったんで、とりあえず知り合いレベルまで上げてみたんですね、このステージで。上げてみたんですが、別にそれに絡んで一緒に仲間になってくれるとか、なんかそういう会話もない状態なんですよ。だから多分こいつは無理なのかなとは思うんですよね。ここにも出てこない時点で多分仲間にならないのかなとは思ってるんですよね。はい。で、そろそろいい加減セラを上げとかないとなんかあるんじゃないかと思ってるんですけどね。とりあえず優先でフランシスコ上げてるんですけど、そんなかんなで早速やっていこうと思います。
ケイク
Albrecht,
マンさん、ロ
what's
ス
the
ト
news
オ
on
デッセ
Ballastar?
イですか？
According to reports, he has yet to capture Hollisberg.
ロストオデッセイではない
Marcus,
ね。
the former head of House Seagwolf, has been killed, but his brother Emmerich is still putting up a fight.
Guess there's still a few brave people left in the world.
Just because they've managed to hold out until now doesn't mean they can do it forever. Not to mention there's always the chance Ballastar will give up on Hollisberg and turn his attention towards us.
Just remember your training and follow your orders. Do that, and Ballastar won't be a problem. Now, if you're through trading commentary, can we discuss our next move?
Until now, I figured we'd mostly rely on the element of surprise. Though I thought for sure Ballastar would have moved against us by now.
Sounds like good luck to me.
Hopefully. Now we just have to figure out how to use it.
What do you think of forming an alliance?
An alliance?
Marshall mentioned that Ballastar began ruling like a tyrant after his coup against Abramo. That was why the Seagwolves rebelled in the first place. But they can't be the only ones dissatisfied with this state of affairs.
Albrecht, did you not hear anything I just said? Our troops are more than ready for this. We don't need anyone else's.
Clara, let's hear him out, and then make a decision.
The decision is obvious. You just don't like it.
Continue.
It's safe to assume the Seagwolves aren't alone in their discontent for Ballastar's rule. And yet, none of the other lords have risen up. Most likely that's a result of how ruthless he's been about stamping out any hint of opposition. But what do you suppose they're saying now?
That he's hesitating toward us. And getting his ass kicked at Hollisberg.
Precisely. We have a brief window here. If we extend the lords an offer, I believe they'll accept.
同盟軍になる感じなのかな。
There. We heard him out. And I can already tell you where that story ends. How many times do I have to say this? I can handle Ballastar on my own.
Clara, no one here is questioning your skills. But charging headfirst into Ballastar would make for one bloody fight, even if we win. If there's a way around that, I think it's worth a try.
I knew you didn't have the stomach for this. Always looking for some clever angle. I'll say this once. We can't trick our way out of every fight. Waiting around for the safer choice is the best way to let golden opportunities pass you by.
I hear you, Clara. But squaring up against Ballastar is about as far from a golden opportunity as it gets. Besides, this alliance thing is still a long shot anyway. If it falls through, you'll get your fight one way or the other. Just be patient a little longer.
Do what you want. Just don't come crying to me.
If you're planning a meet, Hasset's would be the best place. Should put our hosts at ease to be on their own home turf, and it sets us up to strike at Ballastar.
Sounds like a plan. Then the Allied Summit will be held at Hasset's. Send a messenger and start making preparations. We've got no time to waste. Dismissed.
There you are.
Albrecht.
We're ready to move.
Remember this place? It's where we first met.
Oh, yes. I recall that creature we met as well.
Standing here, I can't help but think it feels like fate. We're lucky to have you. Especially considering everything we've been through since.
We should be off. The lords await.
このポットでの魔術師が意外と役に立ってんだね。
Karel, Pau, Mateus, Alexandre, and even Katerina. One by one, the high houses joined forces with Eden's cause. Ostensibly, they gathered to avenge the late King Abramo. But their true motivation was plain for all to see. The protection of their own wealth and power from Ballastar's iron heel. Of such fickle things was the alliance against Ballastar born, and by unanimous consent, Eden chosen as its high commander.
How fared the summit?
Better than expected. They all signed without incident. Makes sense, I guess. They don't have much choice.
If I were you, I wouldn't put much faith in that little scrap of paper. Easy come, easy go, and all that. Now, don't get me wrong. It's a good story. All of Artemisia united under common purpose. Till that purpose is met anyway. Then out come the knives.
We'll worry about that later.
Won't have to. They won't have the balls. Or the knives, for that matter.
What do you mean?
When your family owns a lot of land, they make your name really big on the maps. But that's not the same thing as having actual power. Empire fell. These are just the lucky little pissants who scurried out of the way.
So our great allied army is just an illusion.
I need time. Enough to train these idiots into something real. It won't matter how many soldiers we have if I can't give an order and trust them to get it done.
How much time do you need?
A month.
You know that's pushing it. Ballastar won't give us that long. Our new allies might not even be around by then.
Even if they are, convincing them to fall in line might not be easy.
Then forget it. I said from the start I'd rather stick with my own troops anyway.
Perhaps we could arrange a memorial to King Abramo.
We're talking about training. What the hell is that supposed to mean?
As you say, the alliance is an agreement between nobles. We'll need a declaration to the public. And if we expect them to fight for us, we'll also need to make the case for overthrowing Ballastar. So, let us make an occasion of it. Commemorate Abramo's death, and in the same stroke, announce the alliance to bring his killer to justice. Rouse the public's heart.
A king like Abramo deserves to be properly remembered.
We'll begin preparations immediately.
You asked for time. I'm doing my best to get it. But you should start looking into other options in case it doesn't work.
You spent a lot of time thinking about how not to lose. One of these days, you'll have to actually try to win.
"2 years ago, King Abramo of House Orsio brought the Empire's cruelty to an end. For his actions, he was rewarded with a knife in his back, and his killer's name is Ballastar Fenice,
権力に目
a
がくらん
new
だ
tyrant
暴君。
blinded by power and greed. That is why I, Eden, and 5 noble lords have gathered to bring justice to Ballastar and those who serve him. To them, I say this. If you have any honor left at all, surrender now. Those who choose to side with a monster will meet the same fate."
The Alliance commemorated the death of King Abramo and pledged to bring his murderer to justice. Bolstered by public support, the Alliance enjoyed a swell in solidarity. But persuading the lords to bide their time would prove another challenge altogether.
What news?
The majority voted to move immediately.
テイクマンさん、充電切れ。
Our
充電
troops
切れじゃない
outnumber Ballastars. They think
10
waiting
分
would
過
be
ぎた
a
から
waste of time.
いじってなかったか
More
ら
importantly, we don't have the resources to feed an army this size.
A difficult obstacle.
It's now or never. If we try to delay, this alliance crumbles before it's begun.
Suits me fine.
結構クララちゃん本当あれだね
Clara,
ゴリゴリの脳筋な感じだね常に
It was always going to come to this. Ballastar keeps his troops small for a reason. They're elite, hardened, loyal. These Alliance troops don't have the experience to execute our maneuvers. Numbers are the only advantage we've
テイ
got.
クマンさん、見
If
た
we
目に
want to
反
make
し
use
て
of
ね
that,。
ね
We need
え
a
もうちょっと
simple
慎重
battle.
な作戦立てたりするのかなと
No
思ってたけど
extra
イメージとして
So, head on after all then.
That's right.
ゴリゴリだもんね
Ballastar's learned some lessons too. We can't count on him being reckless. We'll have to draw him out onto the battlefield.
and how do you plan to do that?
Castilian. We steal his home right from under him.
Castilian, huh?
なるほどね
Take that,
故
and
郷を
he
奪っ
won't have a
て
choice.
バラスタ
He'll
を
have to
外に出させる
respond.
のか
Then all we have to do is beat him.
怒り狂ってこっち来るんだろうってい
You
う
make it sound easy. But you're right. That'll draw him out of Hullisburg for sure. Okay, Clara. We'll try it your way. Albrecht, notify the lords. The Alliance marches on Castilian.
According to our scouts, the general in command of Castilian is Hector.
ヘ
Hector.
クターいたな前
That's a little surprising.
そこそこイケメンのやつ
I
だ
didn't think Ballastar trusted him that much.
I've been puzzling over the same thing. Alas, no answers yet.
Is everyone in position?
Yeah. We followed Claire's instructions to the letter. But there's something a little strange about all this, Cap.
What do you mean?
It's just the formation she has us in. They're not like her. She's got our forces all spaced out. Feels kind of sloppy.
陣形がバラバラっていつも陣形横一直線じゃないか。ほぼ。
We just got a message from the lords.
陣も
Their
何もない
troops
だ
are
ろ
in position and the castle's surrounded.
Where's Hector?
No clue. But if I know him, he'll come out and greet us shortly.
You don't think he'll just hole up inside?
They're both bad options. I'm betting he'll take the lesser evil.
I'm not sure I follow your logic.
Robin, you've deployed your troops like I've told you to, right?
Yeah.
Good. I'll only explain this once, so listen up. The Alliance forces are lined up in straightforward formations. So we're gonna go in messy. To anyone up on those walls, it'll look like we're the weak link.
Whoa. So all this is to lure Hector out?
Now you've got it. Of course, as soon as the fighting starts, they'll figure out what we're up to.
But if he does come out, are you sure you're gonna be able to stop him?
As long as you don't get caught, it won't matter one way or the other. No matter what Hector does, the surprise should be enough to flip the momentum. Just be ready for whatever tricks he has up his sleeve.
Right.
Then we're all set. Let's move.
Robin, raise the signal. The battle starts now.
さあ始まるかな。始まりそうだね。このロード画面が来たってことは戦闘だな。さてマップ的にはまだ城の中にいるから出てこないのね。でまあ一番やべえのは多分ここだよな。なるほどね。じゃあ配置だけ考えればいいか。真ん中水あんのか。いやーまあいいか。なんでジゼップが出てんの？お前はいいよ。お前いらねえよ。なんでジゼップ出してんのよ。
テイクマンさん、さあ何が出てくるかな。
ヘクターは出てくるでしょ。さっき言ってたから。あれ誰か一人減ったな。誰出してない？やっぱりあれいなくなるんだ。マジか。なんだっけ、あいついなくなったねこれ。なんだっけあの姉ちゃん。マルシェル不在だよね。なるほどね。マルシェル不在なのか。オッケー。じゃあちょっとそこの部分だな。じゃあもう一人ヒーラー用意しなきゃダメだな。お前はどうだったっけ？ビショップいける？
テイクマンさん、レロイヤルでお留守番。
ですよね。だったらこいつにしようかな。こいつかまたはこの子使えねえんだよな。こいつもビショップいけたっけ？いけねえか。モブな。モブビショップ一応いけんのか。だけど今あれあげてんだよね。まあいいか。この子でいくか。これにして置き換えでライトでいっか。 でウィンドヒール使えねえんだよな。ウィンドヒール使おうと思ってたんだよ。これいいなと思ってたんだよな。範囲回復。主人公がバインドヒールを覚えるとちょっと使えそうなんだよなってちょっと思ってんですよね。今癒しの手、癒しの成果とあって回復があって、あれがねえな。あ、いやあれだ。シャインヒールだ。これでいいや。で、編成にして一回配置して、どこだ。これか、これか、これか。とりあえず配置して、で、補佐を誰かつけないと。まあこれだろうな。にして、で、配置外か。いや、こうかな。まあこんなとこでいいでしょう。さあ、じゃあ行きましょうかね。
It's quiet. How long do we have to wait?
Don't be in such a hurry. We could start the offensive once we know where Hector is. I've got scouts in the Alliance camps. As soon as they send word.
うわ、ネームド4人いるよ。
Listen up! We're busting through! Move your asses and don't look back!
これ逃げんのか、突破するっつってるから。
Found him.
He can't afford to wait until the Alliance shows up. Looks like he's coming to
同
us.
盟軍が来るまで待ってくれない。
Let's dig in and capture them one by one.
なるほど。
Like moths to a flame. Form up ranks! Don't let them get past us!
ましろさん、こんばんは。
はい、こんばんは。数は少ねえから絶対増援来るよな、これ。で、なんか帝国軍がうんちゃらかんちゃら言ってるから、後で来る可能性はあるから、とりあえずど真ん中から打ち抜いていくしかないね。
Let's do this.
これは、あれが来るのかな。誰も来ねえじゃん。え、誰も来ねえじゃん。
Sure thing.
Sure thing, Cap.
これで、ああ、そっちが来る。
Let's roll. Where are we going again?
まあそう来るよね。だったらここで弓で対抗しよ
It's all on me.
Mind the bow.
No problem!
As you command.
う。さ
Acknowledged.
あ、動ける術師登場だ。動ける術師登場。
The harder the fight, the sweeter the victory.
Take my hand!
Weapons aren't the only things that take
あ
lives.
んまりあそこに入りたくないんで木にな燃やされっから多分。うわ、いいな、向こうマップ兵器ボンボンボンボン撃ってきてよ。早いうちに片付けちゃえば、あのボスクラスは指揮官クラスはだいぶ楽でしょ。引く火力。なるほど、来ねえのね。
Within every lie, a kernel of truth.
まあこれだろうな。ここからの このビショップは大したことないんだけど、ソーサラーがやべえよな、この中だとな。
Coming right up.
No flame can extinguish my will.
Simple enough.
いや、超はいいや。
Raise your swords! This is not the place we die!
まずここを倒すでしょ。シャープシューターで奥狙う。痛いって聞こえた。これ動いちゃったら、ああ、そこに来るのね。
Out of sight, but not out of mind.
Mm, どうしよう。
Understood.
I can handle that.
Whether words or swords, I miss nothing.
やっぱレベル上がってないから火力低いな。
As you command.
うわ、耐えやがったよ。マジかよ。
The destination doesn't matter. It's the people you're with.
Don't fight smarter. Fight harder.
As you will.
It's a thin line between vision and delusion.
よし、次のターンであらかた潰すぜ。まあ燃やすわな。やっぱ入ると燃やすわ。なんで2連続でダメージ受けてるの？なんで2連でダメージ受けてるのかって言ったら、なんか持ってる変な武器。なんで2連でダメージ受けるの？レジェンダリか多分。いや違いそうだな。なんで2回受けるんだ攻撃。それはよくわからない。
Coming right up.
Plans are like booze. Only good till they run out.
こは使っちゃうか。ここで
It's time.
特殊スキルベゼネデフ使って、よし。
You can do this. You can do this.
When your heart starts racing, slow down and take a moment.
よしよしよしよし。
Can do.
そこからの距離なら届きまい。
Lady Marshall.
1足んねえよ。オッケー。
I shall.
これでだいぶいい感じで楽になったけど、増援くんじゃねえのどうせ。来ねえの大丈夫。
I hear you.
You see the trees. I see the forest.
.またそういうことする。俺もその範囲ちょうだいよ。そうそう。それずるいわ、範囲。
It was a bold move, Hector, but you failed.
You think I'm gonna die in some hellhole like this? The time is now! Push forward!
やっぱり増援くんだよな。
So, you had more troops after all, huh?
At this rate, he's gonna combine all his forces.
If we don't punch through, we're all dead! Fight to...
了解。
Right.
Understood.
Here goes!
Ah, ああ、術師が来るのね、あそこのね。
I march towards tomorrow.
Know what fools and drunks have in common? They never learn.
ちびっと回復して。
If your blood runs hot, keep your head cool.
Armor your body. Shield your heart.
As you wish.
Acknowledged.
これ動いた場合どうなる？ああ、そこに2連発くんのか。じゃあこっちにしよう。
You got it!
まあいいか。なんでクリティカルかな。 しかし相手が実ばっか使ってきますね。遠距離ばっかり。さあどうしよう。
Prey sighted.
All right.
Some questions are worth dying for.
邪魔な術師からな。
You got it, kid.
Right.
Francisco the Bold has arrived!
いやガードしてる。ガードしちゃいかんよそれは。
Out of sight, but not out of mind.
Ah, やべやべやべやっちまった。
Can do.
Think deeply. Act quickly.
あれ届かねんっていうかあれか、それ食らってんのか。
Not all wounds can be seen.
No sweat.
.さてこっち側だよな。
Raise your swords! This is not the place we die!
Know what fools and drunks have in common? They never learn.
そっちから来る。マジで。
Words veil daggers.
ここでどうぞ。やっぱ攻めてくるよねそろそろね。いっておゴリゴリくるね。
Simple enough. No flame can extinguish my will.
とりあえずリーダーは後回しだよな。
There is no mountain too high to climb. Coming right up.
No problem.
ああ、また挑発受けてんのか。勝って勝って。
Whether words or swords, I miss nothing.
Mind the bow.
When your heart starts racing,
OK で
Heavens guide me.
ここで一回ヒールしといて、なるほど、入らないね。
Tomorrow's a new day.
届かないね。届かねえな。どうしよう。
I understand.
あ、でも全然減ってないな。あれなんで6マス入ってないよ。6でしょ。1、2、3、4、5、6だよ。入ってないよ。ギリギリ入ってないよ。まさかと思うけど、これに効くとかそういうことはないよね。だってこないだ効かなかったぜ。
Acknowledged.
じゃあいいや、ちょっととりあえず。
All right.
I'll take care of it.
あのヒーラーがマジ邪魔だな。あ、入ってるね。あいつ勝ってんだけどマジで。これは普通に入るよね、多分こいつ。入らねえか。入るな。いや、入らなそうな気がする。
The harder the fight, the sweeter the victory.
これはこいつは完全入ってないんだよね。なんでか知んないけど。よし、とりあえず寝させたでしょ。
You see the trees. I see the forest.
Here goes.
ポットでのヒーラーだかなんだかよくわかんないやつはさっさと倒す。
Within every lie, a kernel of truth.
It's
これ
time.
でいけっかな。ちょっと足んねえか。
Don't fight smarter, fight harder! Unhand me! Let me go!
That idiot! Cesare, they got Hughes.
You should spend less time worrying about him and more time worrying about yourself!
Damn it. Fine, let's push through no matter what it takes.
抜けさせねえよ。あ、魔力が上昇している。マジで。
Right.
As you command.
なんかテンプラが微妙な火力なんだよな。
Keep your head cool.
テンプラじゃねえや、あれが。バトルメイジが。
Acknowledged.
いや、ガードすんなよマジで。ああ、計算狂うじゃねえかよ。ガード狂うから、ガードするから。まあ、あそこは回
It's a
復
thin
さ
line
せ
between
て。
vision and delusion.
で、多分あ、こっちに来る。マジで。
Not all wounds can be seen.
あいつはちょっとしばらく寝させよう。なるほどね、そういうヒールしてくるんだね。で、そいつで一発かましてくると。しかし高確率でクリティカル出すね。
Guess this was one mount.
いや、マジでそれはないわ。それはないわ。範囲ばっかりじゃねえかよ、向こう。こっち持ってねえのによ。それはないな。
As you wish.
As you will.
これでいかが？どんな感じになる？あ、オッケーオッケー。
Sure thing.
Some questions are worth dying for.
これ今どのぐらい効くの？あ、ダイレクトに入るか。オッケー。
Coming right up.
Let's roll. Where are we going again?
There is no mountain too high to climb.
よし。
Let's do
そ
this.
したら。
Seriously? Am I? Ugh, the hell with it then. I'll handle this myself.
オッケー。で、こいつがなかなか落ちねえんだよな。あいつらのヒールばっかりしてくるから。
As you command.
I can handle that.
よし、とりあえずいいよ。こいつセリフないんだ。こいつセリフないんだ。
Weapons, I shall.
Lady Mush, you got it!
I hear you.
Take my hand.
As you command.
これでいかが。まあヒールに逃げるよね、そら。お互いヒールすんのかこれ。ああ、大丈夫。さて、このボスが入るね。オッケー。
You can do this. You can do this.
よし、これで動けなくなったね。もう一段な。
Prey sighted.
Think deeply. Act quickly.
よし。よしよしよしよし。今回はほぼほぼ一発成功だな。
Out of sight, but not out of mind.
Armor your body. Shield your heart.
Takeman さん、楽勝2連勝。
いけそうな感じですね。まあこれから追加で来なきゃ大丈夫でしょう。綺麗に雑魚狩りできたから、ちょっとこのターンは無理に動かない。凍ってっから。
Plans are like booze. Only good till they run out.
あれ凍ってんじゃねえの？なんで動くの？俺氷マーク出てたのかった今。まあいいや。じゃあいいや。
Mind the bow.
こうなっちまえば勝ちよ。
The destination doesn't matter. It's the people you're with.
You got it, kid.
Within every lie, a
神
kernel
や
of
ん
truth.
神やんさん、こんばんハイム。
はい、こんばんは。
M。
よしよしよし。
Beaten by a kid.
なんで6マス以上離れてたのにこいつ聞いてたんだろ
Tie him up.
う。それがよくわかん
I'll
ない。
admit, I thought you had us for a moment there.
こた
If
つ
all
猫
your
さん、
troops are
こんばん
here,
は
the。Alliance
夕
must have
飯
taken the
しながら
castle
ず
by
っと
now.
見てます。
あ、そうなんですね。
I don't mind doing all the work. Something about this feels off. Why would Ballastar give this place up so easily?
いや、うちもあの範囲
I'll
欲しい
wager
な。
Hector was acting alone.
Sounds like he and
術師バ
Ballastar
ンバン
are
上げて
having
かなきゃ
some
ダメだ
friction.
な。
Maybe when this is over, we ought to have a little chat.
雨ばっかりじゃん。
It's been a while, Hector.
Losing to you lot? Huh. Guess I've gotten rusty after all. Whatever. Kill me.
こ
Be
いつも
done with it.
物をあげれたから多分仲間になるんじゃない
You
の？
weren't trying to defend that place at all. You were trying to escape. What's the matter? You and Ballastar having some little lovers' quarrel?
Quarrel? That ox barely communicates at all.
あの牛。
Now spare me your rustic charm and stupid questions. I don't have the stomach for it.
Fine. Take him away. We should keep him alive, though.
Why's that?
Call it a hunch. There's more he's not telling us. Besides, he might be useful down the road.
Fine by me. Do as you see fit.
Pablo 傭兵の友人。なるほど。お、アルブリヒトがファイターにできる。よし。とりあえず任命式やっちゃおうか。
Today, our forces secured another key victory. Our first battle alongside our allies in the Alliance. We took Ballastar's home today. Soon, word of our victory will spread to every corner of the continent. And it won't be long until his army comes knocking.
神谷さん、ウォルターさんのセカンドリメイク攻略動画見て勉強中です。
勉強するようなことあったバグ回避法しかしてない。バージョン変わったからまたね状況が変わってますからね多少。なんかアイテム増殖できるって話聞いたんですよね。なんかアイテムパックにアイテムを入れ替えするとなのかなんか詳しく分かんないんですよね。なんかできるみたいですよ。バージョン 1.03 で。
How's Hector doing?
そのやり方がよく分かった。
I told the soldiers to keep a close eye on him, though.
おたけ量産してる人いました。
Can't let our guards down just yet.
By the way, Gilbert went to go meet him a little while ago. What do you think he's after?
I'm sure he'll fill us in later. If Hector can be of use. Let me know when the old man's done with him.
Will do.
さあ、今回おばちゃん何持
You
ってき
should
たか
head to
な。
the operations area. The lords are waiting for you.
一番楽しみなんだよな、ショップのおばちゃん。
I imagine they'll want to discuss plans for moving
2キャプ
forward.
ターに1回ぐらいしか来ないから。
Probably. Things have been going according to plan so
前
far.
回やべえ術
But we don't
術
know
魔
how
術持っ
long
てき
it'll
たから。
stay that way. Better to be prepared than surprised. I'll be on my way then. I'll leave the rest to you.
テイクマンさん、学研のおばさん。
学研のおばちゃん。最近聞かなくなったね。CM もしてないからね。ここか。とりあえずあの辺行けばいいのか。とりあえず先にこっちをもらっちゃって。あ、もう完了した。ああ、なるほどね。グリモワール、エレメントグリモワール一冊をアルブリヒトに届ける。はいよ、了解。アナスピダってあれか。大型か。フリーは大型か。
Hi, Commander. Over here. We were just
なん
talking
か
about
強そうな
what
やつじゃ
this
ん。
poor performance Ballastar's forces put on. Honestly, who would have expected it?
なんかいそうな騎士だな、騎士または貴族だな、この顔。
Now his troops are falling to yours at every step.
縦ロールにはしてないだけ。
More like tripping over their own feet.
なんか随分冴えない軍隊だね、みんな。
I don't want to tempt fate, but at this
おばちゃんはいる
rate,
し
it seems
ヒーラー
obvious
で
where things are heading. What do you think?
I think if it's as easy as all that,
カ
it's a
テリー
pity
ナ
it
が
took us
崖のおばちゃんっ
2
ぽいよ。
years to stand up to that brute. After all, time is precious to an old hag like me.
Here now, you're as spry as any one of us.
全体的に
I
冴え
saw
ない
you
メン
out
バ
there
ー。
today, barking orders left and right.
I saw the enemy fleeing her. Must have been afraid of Lady Sobek's mighty nagging.
Rude man, teasing your elders.
神谷さん、テイクマンさんに座布団2枚 M。
2枚なんだ。
M。
The High Commander must be bored out of his mind.
Oh no, not at all. It's a momentous achievement after all. The first victory of the Alliance. It should serve as a solid foundation for whatever comes next.
Excellent. We should raise a glass or two this evening. I've given
こいつ
orders
目の
to
色死んで
empty
るしな。
Castilian's
ほ
larders and prepare a
う。
feast.
目の色死んでるし。
What? A feast?
That's the spirit. First we take the bastards home, then we dance on his tables.
Nothing like adding
こ
insult
いつ
to
な
injury.
かなかいい感じの。
Enemy morale will take
ア
a
レク
hit.
サンダーが
That's
一
for
番ツボっ
certain.
たわ、最初。
All the better.
With all due respect, Ballastar is still out there. Don't you think this is a little
これでも
premature?
周回プレイがあるのが嬉しいっす
What do you
ね。
mean?
すげえやる気出ま
We
すよ、
won
周
a
回プレイがあ
tremendous
る。
victory. If anything, we should be celebrating more.
しかも結構
Go easy
引
on
き
the
継げる
young
みたいなんで
man.
ね。
This sort of politics is new to him. In a war of
まあ
this
ちょうど
scale,
初週で
keeping
無理だったとこ
spirits
ろのリ
high
ベン
is
ジもできるかな
paramount.
と思います。
Events like this also help foster good relations between new allies.
Well put. Come now, High Commander, don't spoil
あ、
the
一応目見
mood.
えてんだ、
Let's
片目。
commemorate this occasion with a night to remember.
Of course. Looking forward to it.
特にあとは会話メインイベントはジョアンナぐらいか。
テイクマンさん、まあ俺クラスになるとやる気だけが空回りだけどね。
とりあえずちょっとおばちゃんとこ行こうぜ。このサルマばあちゃん。何持ってきた？
Anything catch your eye?
あ、また結構レア武器持ってきたな、おい。見たことねえの。命中か。とりあえずおばちゃんのは基本全外だから。これ何これ。戦闘スキル20、使用時 20% の残りの使用、使用回数消費されない。20% の確率で。こっちあんま使わないんだよね、結局プレゼント。ほとんど買わずに、最初レアだけちょこっと買ってたんですけど、全然使わないっすね。普通に仲間にできる。まあでも前回ほどやべえのじゃないんだ。まあ一応レジェンダリー持ってきてくれてるからありがたいね。
You're much too kind, dear.
よし、これでまた少し火力が上がった。で、あとジョアンナと、
Hello.
Any thoughts on the rest of our campaign?
How do you mean?
I mean, even with our new alliance, Ballastar's got more troops and better arms than us. Clara says you're a cunning strategist. Any brilliant ideas I haven't considered?
I'm flattered, but I don't think I have much to offer you at the moment. The larger the battle,
ジ
the
ョアンナい
more
なかった
small
からしょうがない
details
から
matter.
違うヒーローにしちゃ
I've
った
been
じゃ
trying to
ね
get
え
my
か。
head around it all, but it's
あ、
not
ジョアンナ
easy.
か。
Maybe you need a
こ
break.
いつが代わりのヒーラーだ。
What do you normally do when you're stuck on a puzzle? What?
Nothing. Ignore me. I'll give it some more thought.
クララにジョアンナが悩んでるか尋ねる。クララはどこですか？クララいた。脳筋クララちゃん。うちの機械だけど今。
Look who it is.
Hey, Clara. I need some advice about Joanna.
弓兵結構使えっからクララもいいんだよね。
I need her help with a strategy problem, but it seems like she's having some kind of mental block. How can I help her? I tried asking, but she did that thing she always does.
Ah, the old silent act, huh? That's just how Joanna is. Asking her about herself will get you nowhere. But if you really want to help her,
正直今んとこバトルメイジより使えそうな気がするんだよこっちの方が。
Why?
バトルメイジ今んとこまだ
merchants
使
are
いこ
good
な
at
せてない。
observing people.
良さそうなんだ
And
け
she's
ど。
been spending a lot of time at his shop.
ポーターだからショップか。
Welcome back. Hey, Porter. Would you say you're a good judge of character?
Usually.
それなりに。
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. Just a customer I'm having a hard time figuring out.
Let me guess. Joanna?
How did you know?
She's the reason I'm here.
In that case, I don't think I'll be much help. She comes by often, but all she does is browse with this really intense expression. I've tried asking her if there's something she wants that I don't have, or if it's a price issue, but she just mumbles something evasive and leaves.
Yeah, she's good at that.
I wish I knew what she's looking for. She's got me questioning my skills as a merchant.
なるほど。で、ジョアンナか。
Hello.
Joanna, is there something important you've been trying to find?
Excuse me?
Earlier, when I asked you how you normally solve hard puzzles, you started to say something. And Porter says you've been hovering around his shop lately, but you never buy anything.
You've investigated me thoroughly. Fine. It's no big secret. I have a sweet tooth.
甘党。
You asked how I solve problems. The answer is, I take a walk and eat something sweet. But strawberry tarts and almond fritters aren't exactly easy to find in an army camp. I've been checking Porter's shop for weeks, but he never has
お
anything
ばちゃんの
good.
方にあるかもよ。
Why didn't you just say something?
It's not important.
Says who? I think keeping one of our best tacticians happy is strategically vital.
あ、隣にいたのか。
Welcome back.
毎回地図で移動してた。
What? She just wanted pastries this whole time? The way she was glaring, I would have thought she was
人
looking
殺し
for
の
a
武器でも
murder
探してた
weapon.
の。
Do you have anything in stock?
Let me think. Oh, I have some ginger scones I bought for myself.
How much to part with them?
Here, please. And tell her I can order more. I know every baker from here to Lampicos.
Wow, you are a good merchant.
I have a bit of a sweet tooth
あら
myself.
気が合いそうじゃない。甘党だってよ。
Hello. That smell. Are those meant for me?
I'm not presenting them to anyone else, am I?
Thank you.
Well, aren't you gonna eat them?
I'm afraid I'm allergic to ginger.
God
アレル
damn
ギ
it. Of course you are.
ー。まためんどくせえなおい。でもだいぶジョアンナ喋るようになって
Well,
くれたね。
if you want something else, Porter says he can get it. Just ask. In the meantime, if you're looking for something sweet, you should come to this dumb banquet tonight.
I appreciate the offer, but I would rather walk into the sea.
That makes two of us.
Thank you for the scones. I'll feed them to the birds.
鳥の餌。
Enjoy the banquet. I'll have some clever ideas for you soon.
Looking forward to it.
であとフランシスコかな。
How's it going?
So, what do you think of our new allies?
I don't know. They seem like a bunch of puffed up rich kids to me. Although that pair from Nibosa are interesting.
Oh?
Yeah, that guy Raphael is a solid arm wrestler. And his
相撲
pal
選手。
Borislav is
あ、
real
腕相撲
sharp.
か。
Speaking of which, have you heard of something called Michael's Aegis?
No. What is that?
Some kind of important shield. Raphael says it's an old Nibosan legend. Supposedly it can block any attack, no matter how strong. You should ask him about it.
Why? It's just some old story.
Like a guy who can summon lightning? I'm just saying, could be useful.
ラファエルか。あれ、ラファエルまだいるんだ。こいつ結局仲間にはいないけど、しないけど、あれなのか。とりあえずまだ陣営にはいてくれてんだ。
Are you the one who told Francisco about some legendary shield?
あ、違うのか。これあれか。同盟の親父か。あいつったの。
神谷さん、スイッチで龍が如くシリーズ出てほしいです M。
出ないんじゃない？クオリティ的に難しいんじゃない？
can only be wielded by a real warrior, like Lord Corral. He's been looking for it for years.
What's so special about an old shield?
Ask him yourself. But leave my name out. If he finds out I've been talking about it, he'll pitch a fit.
あ、パブロが説得できるようになってる。
Excuse me, Lord Corral. I was wondering if
ま
I
あ
could ask
私は
you
ちょっと
about
当分
Michael's
先かな、
ages.
龍が如くのセブンは。
Where did you hear
セブン
that?
ガイデンやるのは。
Just chatter among
どう
the
せ安くなる
soldiers.
からな。
Loose-lipped idiots. What do you know about my family house
まあ
Valissa?
急いでもしょうがないかなって思って買うのも。これも終わってないし。
I'm just a peasant from Benario. I don't know much about any of the noble houses.
You'll get no snobbery from me. My house comes from working
テイク
men,
マン
coal
さん、
dust and
8の体
armbands,
験版がついてる
guild-blooded
のがでかいねな長いでん。
な
And
る
that
ほどね。
shield forged by our founder
8は8で面白そうですよね。
So
7が
you
面白か
want
ったわ
it
ね。
back to
くだらなさが
restore
マッ
your
クスで。
family's honor?
Nothing that flowery. Ever since this war started, we've had competitors nibbling at our business. It's thanks to their greed and treachery that
勇
Ballastar was
者
able
の
to
剣
seize
を
Vuga.
手に入れた時のあの金
I
属バッ
want
ト
the
が
shield
最
so
初
I
一
can
番笑い
use
ま
it
した
to
ね。
bash some teeth.
くだらねえと。
And that message is?
The North is not for sale.
Lord Corral, I'd like to help you find Michael's Aegis.
Huh? What for? You're not one of those treasure hunters, are you?
No, my lord. But you're on our side now. Keeping your house strong is good for the Alliance. And a stable, self-reliant Nybosa is bad for Ballastar.
I knew we made the right choice throwing in with you. Well, High Commander, on behalf of House Valisica, I welcome your aid.
テイクマンさん、おっ
So
さん
where do
に
we start?
人がハロワ行くところが
When
最
House
高にウケ
Zergal
る。
first
ハロワ
invaded
ね。
Nybosa,
ハロワで上部剣だ
I
か
was
ら。
around your age. This was back when we were a kingdom.
まあ
you
考えようによっ
understand,
ちゃあれ
before
ジョブ
my
チェンだよね。
father
確かに
surrendered
ハロ
his
ワー。
ground to keep our family in power. Back then, the shield was kept in Vuga. When Ludovictus attacked, we sent it away.
あとデリバリーヘルプも
Fortunately, the
楽しかったで
courier
すね。
never reached his destination.
一文字間違えるとちょっとやばい名前になるけど。
Once the war was done and things settled a bit,
あれも
my
結構面白か
father
った。くったらねえ
commissioned
と思って。
this.
Is this Soulstone?
An eye for rare metals.
テイクマン
I like
さ
you
ん
more by、the
デリヘ
minute.
ル結構いいシステム。
Michael's
そういうな。
Aegis is studded with
そういうな。
gems and they hum.
そう略す
This
な。
stone is from the same vein. The closer it gets to its own kind, the more it resonates.
Interesting. So all I have to do is carry
多
this
分
on me
8もあるん
and
じゃな
keep
いで
an
すか
eye
ね。
out.
I'm not giving it to you.
I thought you wanted my help.
Not enough to
さっき
trust
から
you
こ
with
の
the
イ
key
ー
of
ジ
my
スっていう
family's
名前が出てく
treasure.
るけど、盾っつってるからイージスの盾なのかな。すげえ気になんだよなこれ。
I'll be grateful for your help killing whatever bastards got it.
All right then. I'll be waiting.
馬量さん、デリバリー、ヘル
いやヘルじゃない、ヘルプなんですよ。ヘルプ。
テイクマンさん、822の狭山がデリヘルで出てくるの楽しみだわ。わら。
そうなんですね。
How's it going?
Good tip on that shield. You were right.
You mean it's real?
It is. And Lord Corral is searching for it.
イージスの盾か。
See, I'm not as dumb as people say.
I offered to help him look for it, but it could be a while.
Well, if you
神
figure
や
out
ん
where
神
it
や
is,
んさ
bring
ん、
me
プ
along.
レステ4持ってないで
Eager
す。
to be a
もう
part of
5薄型買っちゃえばいいじゃないですか。
Nah.
確か出たんだっけ、出るんだっ
My
け。
blade against that thing. The shield
あとね、
doesn't
ディ
stop
スク
any
ドライブ
blow.
脱着式のやつありますけど、
Sounds like a challenge to
俺も
me.
ディスクドライブついてんの買ってますけど、結局ディスクドライブ一回も使ってねえんだよな。
How's it going?
ダウンロードで買っちゃう場合。やや後悔中です。
馬量さん、プレステ5新型は値上げ。買うなら今流通しているさやつ。
ああ、そうっすね。値上げしたんでしたっけ。要するにあれですね、旧型とか、初期型っつった方がいいんですかね。
神やんさん、デリヘルのドライバーはきつい、T。
やったことあるんですか。大変だろうと思いますよね。時間で待ってなきゃいけないしね。そんないい給料もらえないでしょうし。俺がお前をどんだけ愛してるって。まあ外国人そういう言い方するけどさ、ちょっとやばい匂いするよ。
No.
「整理すっからよ」なるほどね。
Uh-huh. Hmm.
それだけかい。でさ、後ろにふらふらあいつが見えてたんだけど、どこにいんだ。あれどこにいんの。いた、パブ。一旦セーブしとこう。パブロでもあれでしょ、プレゼンツしないとダメでしょ。
Hi there.
Hey.
All right.
Hmm.
蹴られた。
Hey.
お、なんだ簡単じゃねえかパブロ。パブロめっちゃ簡単に仲間だった。
So, Pablo, what do you think of our camp?
I can't believe the size of it. I've never seen so many important-looking people in one place.
Things have definitely gotten a lot busier recently, with all our new Alliance friends.
How do you keep them all straight?
Honestly,
こた
it's
つ
a
猫
lot,
さん、ちょ
even
ろ
for
いん。
me.
ちょろいんだね。
I can barely remember the Lord's
神
names,
やん神
let
やんさ
alone
ん、
their
経
knights.
験しましたがきつかった
Hang on,
で
hang on.
す。J、給
Are
料
you
安
telling
い
me
し、
there's
J。
people in
なるほど
this
ね。
camp you haven't even met?
That's bad, huh?
No, it's
大変だと思うよ、あの仕事も。
I love meeting new folks. And I don't know anybody here.
下手したらあれでしょ、だって送ってる
What do
間
you
お
say
姉ちゃん
we
の愚
give
痴とか聞い
these
てあげてるん
fancy
でしょ。
so-and-sos the old
大変だ
Lanetta
と思うよ。
charm offensive?
You know what,
いいお客さんも
Pablo?
いれば変なのもいるからね。
That sounds like fun.
Great! Why don't we start with those two scary northerners on the east end of camp?
Sounds good. I'll meet you over there.
ん？あ、これか。なんかもう白の顔が超いっぱい増えたな。同盟になったから。
Excuse me.
What do you want, Tiny?
Raphael, mind your manners. That's the one Corel told us about.
Ah, right. The merc who runs this place.
Former mercenary, actually. High Commander Eden.
A pleasure. I am Borislav. This is
目
Raphael.
力すごいね。
And I'm Pablo.
Hello.
Pablo's an old friend from my hometown. I'm showing him around.
So, you two are from
この
Nibosa.
パブロが
We are the
あ
personal
れだよ
guard
ね
to Lord。
あの
Corel
ロ
of House
ロベレ
Villisca,
じゃないあれの代わりになったってこと
proud
か
steward of Nibosa.
完全に。
Beautiful place, Nibosa.
なんだっけ
As a matter of fact, I knew a gal from
死んだ
there
やつ。
once. She had a chilly
名前出てこなく
disposition.
て。
I like this
ジェイク
one.
マンさん、レオン。
あ、レオンそうそう。
Interesting friend,
そんな感じですよね、多
High
分ね
Commander。
雰囲気的にも。
You should introduce him to Lady Katarina's man, Danilo. I hear he's got a fine sense of humor.
これ紹介イベント必要なのか。まあいいけどさ。
Excuse me. Are you Danilo?
ジェイクマンさん、私が死んでも代わりはいるもの。
まあそんな感じだね。
Katarina keeps you well informed.
まあでもレオン育ててたから
Other way around,
2周目はだいぶ楽だと思うあいつ。
And I suppose that makes you Pavlo, yes? From
音
Lanetta?
が使いにくいからね。
Wow, get a load of that. Quite the party trick, sir.
No tricks, just careful listening and observation.
Oh, I hear you. You can never go wrong with listening to others. It's just like my mother used to say, Pablo, shut your mouth and open your ears. Not that I ever listened, mind you.
I can see that.
So, you say you're from Corsarinda, eh?
Not by birth, but yes, it's where House Sobek presides.
I've heard you folks get a lot of pirates up that way?
Unfortunately.
ジェイクマンさん、俺2周目鼻からレオン使わない。笑。
まあ最初はねしょうがないけどね。ある程度戦力整ってきたら控えになっちゃうよね。
Why, back in my merchant days, I couldn't
結
stop
構早めに死んじゃいましたもんね。15、6で行きましたよね確か。
And how did that go for you?
Oh, they're not so bad.
中盤で死んじゃうのはきついよな。
A little pushy sometimes, but most are just hungry. Usually, if you offer
生
to
存ルー
cook
ト
them
な
a
いのか
meal,
ね。
they feel bad by the end and let you keep half your stuff.
ないんだろうな。
Or at least the cookware. After all, no sense killing somebody over a dirty spoon.
あれ誰も倒されてなかったら生存ルートになるとかじゃないのかな。なるとしたら。そんなことはねえか。あのステージ。
That's actually not a bad suggestion. You know, High Commander, if you're making the rounds, you might speak to Faustina as
で
well.
もそしたらあれか、セリフがいろいろ変わっちゃうからあれか、ダメか。
Lord Mateus's second would benefit from such
シェイクマンさん、あの敵対戦で全滅できたらワンチャンあるかも。
かもしんないけど、多分セリフが変わっちゃうから多分ないとは思うけどさ。それこそリデンプションリーパーズのエンディングみたいになんかしないとこれエンディング変わんねえのっていう条件になんないから。あれは変わんないけどさ、どうやって
Excuse
も。
me. Are you Lord Mateus's second in command?
More like his
うわ、
nursemaid.
また。
Uh-oh.
ダークなお姉さんだね。
Shouldn't go besmirching my benefactor like that in such important company.
Eden, High Commander.
Faustina,
テイクマンさん、
counselor to
あ
Lord
れは死に
Mateus
向
of
かう
House
からいいの
Zavala.
よ。わ
First
ら。
Lord
なる
of
ほど
the
ね。
Lake Clans and
でも
protector
最後ね、ちょっと怪しかったっすよね。
消した男はプレステ4ですよね。
え？何消した男？
No, no, he's right. It's all a bit much. Mateus does love to put on airs. But who's your square-jawed friend here, High
コメン
Commander?
トが出てこね
Pardon me, ma'am. Name's Pablo.
え。あ、バッテリーが少なくなってまいりました。だ
Friend
から
of
終わりますから
Eden,
大丈夫です
merchant。extraordinaire, and all around nice
意外と
guy
こっから
from
持つん
the
ですよね。
Quite a title.
Pablo just joined our army. I'm introducing him around and meeting
テイ
some
ク
new
マン
faces
さん、
myself.
4と5と Xbox だったかな。
Well,
さっき
Mr.
の話か
Merchant
何
Extraordinaire,
のことか
I'm
ちょっと
afraid
今
I'm
分
a
かって
bit
ないけ
busy
ど。
at the moment.
45
But
Xbox が。
if you'd like to talk more, come and find me this evening.
Certainly, ma'am. Nothing like shooting the breeze with a new acquaintance in the cool night air.
パブロ結構お調子者な感じだね。
テイクマンさん、五徳外伝。
ああ。
So,
ごとくか。
feeling a little more comfortable in camp now?
You bet. And unless I'm
Oh, yeah,
mistaken,
Xbox が出て
I'd
る。
say we've made a few new friends.
You better slow down, or I might just have to make you a diplomat or something.
Ambassador Pablo. Wouldn't that be something?
外交官パブロはちょっと
Get some
安心
rest
でき
and
ない。
settle in.
危
Robin
なっ
will
かしい
help。you with anything else.
Will do. And Eden? It's good to see you again.
これで一通りイベントは全部クリアしたかな。あとはちょっとしたフリーのあれだもんね。で、エレメントグリモアールをアルブリヒトに届けるのか。アルブリヒト、これか。届けちゃう。
Welcome.
Hi there.
I thank you.
OK。
神やんさん、外伝ですね、メモメモファイ。
外伝な。OK。で、あとは別に仲間になるやつはいないんだね。あとはフリー戦闘してきてって感じかな。よし、今回こんなところにしようね。いや、今回は無事ね、すんなりいけましたね。チャプター20だったっけな、今回ね。あと、多分7チャプターぐらいかな、残り。
テイクマンさん、お疲れ様でした。
はい、お疲れ様です。で、次回は21チャプターやっていこうと思います。まあ、いつも通り、ちょっとね、ここの野営地のイベント、他にもまだちょこっとあるんで、まあ、とはいっても会話パートがないんで、
お疲れ様でした。
お疲れ様です。なので、まあ、その辺全部終わらせてからまたね、次回やっていければなと思います。まあ、いつも通り、まあ、1チャプターずつちょっと今後はやっていければなとは思っているのでね。前はね、2、3チャプター一気にやったんですけど、やっぱここのね、野営地がね、だるいですよね。見ててもね、やっててもそうなんですけど、会話が長いんでね、1チャプターずつ区切っていこうかなと思いますね。まあ、それだったら2時間以内で大体終わるんでね。はい、そんなかんなで、とりあえずね、今月内までにはこれは全部終わらせられればなと思います。また次回もご視聴いただければと思います。それでは、失礼いたします。お疲れ様でした。